I am Sure Sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is Righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am Sure Sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am Sure Sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
Yes, it's finally here. The Russie's Brosis Foundation presents the official groundbreaking of the Colin Miller Sports Complex on Friday, December the 16th, 2022. Let's come meet and greet the barbecue session at the auditorium. On Saturday, December the 17th, 2022, the official groundbreaking ceremony. And don't forget the doubleheader football match between the Colin Miller International versus Emerson D. Henry Russie's All-Stars. It's a family affair. Food and refreshment on sale. To miss is to diss. Russie's Brosis to the world.
All right, greetings, and good morning. Listen, we ended with that last one, and I want to speak to you about it, but I hope you're doing well and you're giving thanks for life as usual. I am Manning's Man, and welcome to I Am Sure Sports. This is a place that we can have strong, healthy, robust conversation as we discuss sporting topics of all sporting disciplines and share with you our opinion. It's an opinion-based platform where people are allowed to share their opinions, and sometimes we may disagree, but as long as it is substantiated by the facts, then you know we have to stick to it. All right, so we have a few things that we are going to get by. So first and foremost, again, every time and every day that we live, we say thanks for life, and that life is abundant life. We thank the Almighty Creator for every small blessing, for every little thing that He has granted us and given us, for the preservation of life, for keeping our sanctity. You understand? Keeping our sanctity. We have to give thanks for that. There are many who have succumbed to the pressure. They have not made it because the pressure was too overbearing and burdensome, and they quit, they gave up. They dropped out of the game, but we are here today. We live to fight another day. We live to be strong. We live to just celebrate and just put our best foot forward. We have hope, and we celebrate that hope that we have, because, you know, when you lose hope, the heart becomes full of despair. And when that happens, you know, when the heart fails, life fails. And so we have hope because we have life. Yeah, I will give thanks for that. All right. So again, heal up to every single one of you, and welcome again to the platform. All right. Have a few things we're gonna run by you quickly in way of news. But before we do that, you see, I just played an ad with a Rossi's, the Rossi's Bro Sister Foundation, the opening of the Colin Miller Sports Complex. They're having two events that you need to be a part of, the 16th and the 17th of December. You have to support them. Listen, you see all of the man them from out west, from Westmoreland, Hanover, St. James, St. Elizabeth. We have to show the Rossi's youth them some love. You understand me? Some stalwart come out of this Rossi school over the years of the Costa Cup, treated us to some good football. And we'll call some names, you know. You understand? Me can't get everybody name, but we'll call some name. You have man like Socrates Christie, Anthony Fogarty. You understand me? Aaron Lawrence, Donald Hewitt, yo, Easton Simmet, Michael, Jim, Dandy, Graham, Troy, Bulla, Malcolm. Yo, you know them name there? Ryan, Steele. You know them name there? You don't know some of them name there, you know. Some of them don't know those names, you know. Yeah, Capel, Cantil, Donaldson. You know them name? Yo, Loxley, Reed. Yo, you know them name there? We can go Shorty, Malcolm, Mark, Hagler, Wilson, Horace, Samuels, Sheridan, Samuels, yo, Rossi's. Hey, Rossi's a top school when they come out to football, and I forgot go support them, you know. When they hear about man like Emerson, Diggy, Henry, when I forgot go support the man them thing, you know, people never go support the man them thing, you know. Anthony Follies, the late Anthony Follies Williams, when I forgot go support the man them thing, people. Support it. Support the people them thing. You understand me? Go out there and support them. 16th and the 17th of December. Show them some love. You understand me? Manning's man fully endorse what is going on down there at the Colin. One more school building out a facility that will help in the enhancement of football. You understand me? Hey, there's a next person who want big up him named Michael Johnson. The INEX girls thing we're going down at Trelawney. A long time we've been talking to Michael, but I don't know if you are listening still or somebody we are listening to tell you. So the man, he might go on in some big things down at Trelawney, that's so with the girls them. You understand me? If you saw the Reggae Girls games, they were all decked out in Montego Bay and in Kingston. Beautiful gears and stuff. And this is just his work. And a next person again, put in the hard work to make the lives of other better. So we big him up, and you understand me? And we yell him up and we shout him out right, you know. And thing. A lot of people doing a lot of work, you know, that sometimes goes unnoticed. But, you know, the Almighty is not an unjust God, you know. He never forgets our labor of love, you know, our ministry to the people. But in due time, if we faint not, you know, we will reap a reward. You understand me, people? We will reap a reward if we faint not. So don't faint, people out there. Keep on putting in the hard work. There is a sure reward. All right? All right, so we had to do that. All right, we had to do that. And big up all of those people out there. Also, the JFF C license course is underway. Started yesterday. And it is going on right now. By the way of news, it was reported in the newspaper that the you see that? Watch I know. Conk, yeah man, I call one of them correct name Kirk. What you talk about? I call every name where you call this up. I call Kirk Hendricks, Herbie man. I call every name where you call this up. What you do, Kirk? You think me don't know names? Big up D Slim. You understand me? Long time. You need to go to church in a D Slim. You need to go to church, you know. You need to behave yourself, you know. And I see your grandmother grow you in a D Slim. And I see your grandmother grow you. And I see your mother grow you. You need to go to church, man. And I say, hey, Christmas I come. No matter with the yama, make sure you end up at church. You understand me? Christmas I come, make sure you go to church. Yeah. I just say your grandmother grow you. You understand me? Yeah. But yeah, man. Big up, and bless up everyone. So today, people, is Super Friday, all right? And Super Friday, here's what we do. We ask our subscribers to contribute to the platform. You can give a super sticker or a super chat, right? We normally ask for 10 of them, just 10, right? Of any amount. So please, support I Am Sure Sports and all the persons who help us to make this platform provide you with the content by giving a super sticker or a super chat before the show ends. All right, make sure you do that. All the subscribers, just go ahead and do that, right? Super sticker, super chat, show some love. You understand me? Because you don't know, we have to make sure that all the persons who contribute their time and their resources to the platform are blessed. You understand me? Including yours truly, Mannings man, the host. You understand me? Yeah. All right. So yeah. So we're gonna get into some stuff. So big up Pesa. Bless up yourself. In a Mobi, them not play no day. You don't know. Hey, Mobi, you know hold it down the man. Now, Canterbury. Yeah, you know hold it down the man. You know hold it down the man. Cambridge, you know hold it down the man. Salt Spring, you know hold it people. Yeah, make a hold it down for the festive season, man. See, as travel advisory upon Jamaica now, you know. Travel advisory, you know. Travel advisory, you know. Level 3, you know. Come on, man, make a hold it down the people, you know. Say, if tourism die out, you know. A problem, you know. So come on, you know. Yo, man, I'm giving the gun, man. Do the gun amnesty thing, man. Just giving the gun, man. What we are going to do? You know, no one leave Mannings man and next 999 man in the entire Jamaica with all of the ladies, them what go happen, brother. You know, easy and stop kill off no one, man. Yo, you see, hey, people, me have a call out this I want General, this, you know. Big up baller car. General, Demo Dre, Cricket General. But you see, Jason up and running C-bar. And a rum bar. Yo, what do you think? You understand me? Bless up. Derek Brown. Yo, you see me just endorse the Rossies thing, Derek. Make sure you link up with Try, you know, and see if we can show them some love, you know. You see Derek Brown? See the brother when named Derek Brown people, man, you know this, a general. When we talk about, when we talk about Samba and Chris Bailey up at Excelsior, you hear me talk about man like Codfish and Keegan down at William Nib and Cosman Williams and them Monday. You see when me talk about Try Malcolm and Rossies, you see when it come on to Mannings, you have a youth named Garrod. Yo, I hold for them, you know. Hey, don't vex me, don't call them. I hold for them, but you see when they say Dirk Brown, yo, them wanna cry high water for them school. Big up, Sir Dirk. Big up man for me still so me have a sir, you know. You understand me? Big up, Sir Dirk. Yeah, man. Every time, Sir Try. Every time. You understand me? You don't know we support each other. Hey, so here's the thing I know. Kirky, get all of the Herbert Morrison man them to support the thing, you know. Dutch Empire Records up and running 1738 in the building. All of the 1738, you know the thing, you know. We have JC, you know, and we're gonna show them say a one blue, you know. And the blue from West is the best, you know. You understand me? The blue from Saturday, we are gonna make them know. Yo, play this with all of the man is youth them. We are gonna show them say the blue from the West is the best. And Saturday, we are gonna show them that. We are gonna take some points up. Our States the match I play, a full place that. States a full place. We are take them points there. From JC, we are sending back a town. You gotta change your blue. You gotta change your blue and understand. Say a Mannings are the first blue. A Mannings are the first blue. 1738. Big up JC, but a Mannings are the first blue. You know it goes. So Saturday, yo, Steps with it. Champions Cup. JC, Mannings. I feel we think that, man. What not talk about? Oh, no. Yo, Mannings baller. You don't know, you know. 100% love and support you. Believe. 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 Nothing is impossible for him who believes. Believe. Then we do that on Wednesday. Teacher Hyde, bless up yourself with general, but we have a Tech Clarendon College. 3 points. Easy. Final with that. Anybody win that, you know? Anybody who win Mannings versus Clarendon will win the Costa Cup. Remember Mannings man telling her that. I will know who I go win it. The Mannings man. The Mannings man. Yeah, man. Big up Wells, KW Media. Bless up yourself, you understand me? Nitro, up and running. Peso, again, bless up yourself, you know. You understand me? Again, remember it is Super Friday, and on Super Friday we ask our subscribers, hit up the super chat, super stickers. You can give from a pin to an anchor, from a $1 to $1 million. You understand? We go ahead and do that so we can start getting some of our guests in and show them some love as we go to the World Cup. We can buy some giveaways to give back to the people throughout the World Cup. You understand? Understand me? Mannings, do you think they should go back to the top 8 schools for each Manning and the Costa Cup to play in the champions? No, I don't think so. I think because they have split up it and allow some team to pay for the Ben Francis, they shouldn't do that. Understand me? Yeah, man. Dutch Empire. Up, up, up. As a Mona man, me hate JC. They always wanted to come try tech we girl them over school. I'm all for money this much. Big up Tarrington and Stratbogie. Oh, you mean Demo? People, hey, yo, Demo, tell the man them, hey, Tarrington Bridge, hey, Demo go Mona, you know. But Demo love the West, you know. That's a Demo go a theological seminary, you know, and get taught the Bible, you know, and is a deacon reverend, you know. Demo Dre. I suppose a deacon dream of, you know, but you don't want to know, say a deacon input Demo. You understand? Yeah. Mannings, man, I want Central High to win the cup. No, this me want Mannings to win the cup. Mona, I go kill KC Mannings, man. All right, Balakar. Yeah. Cubans in the place. Big up Mannings, man. Up everybody in the chat. Demo, carrying feelings, man. Mona. What you mean was, yeah, man, I'm supporting the school still. I said going every man have support them school. And Mannings me say no straight, you know. You understand me? Mannings me say, big up Coach Ferguson and Mannings past student coaching over there at JC. You understand me? But I just Mannings time now, man. From you like Shamar Hamilton, Abina Wallace, you understand me? Devante Rodney, Javin Williams, Kajay Williams, you understand me? Mary, the whole of them youth, them man. Rashawn, yeah, man, you have Rashawn Graham, all of them youth, them man. You understand me? You have Jamalik Porter, Jamara Hall, big up yourself, same way. Yo, a big thing are going up there, man. Yeah. Sir Reed, up, people. Launch Legacy. Never forget, when you stop working for money, Launch Legacy will get your money to start working for you. This is a proud Jamaican who continue to excel over there in the work that he's doing. Reach out, footballs and then just check out Launch Legacy. Patrick Reed will help you. You know, we always endorse it. But big up Joan in the building. First female to arrive. Yeah, you understand me? Yeah, man. JC Coach Davian Ferguson, a past student of Mannings, man. Yeah, man. Big up Coach Ferguson. Say the man communicate, man. You can't tell, says a Mannings, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Listen, the boss, stop it. But Deacon, when I was in West, Frobe and Petersfield were decent. Mannings did suck. You know what? You know what, man? I don't know when that was Demo. You understand me? Maybe at that time you were wearing glasses or something. Alex says, in my opinion, don't think Mannings going to beat KC. Mannings not playing KC. Mannings playing JC. So you must hold on to your opinion, Alex. But yeah, we also had the some Ben Francis Cup games that were played yesterday. So let me give you some results. Give you some results of the games that were played yesterday. Right, I have a few things I want to share with you. I'm going to share with you some stuff concerning local football. We're going to get into our World Cup show. It's a good one. It is Super Friday, so it's going to be a good show, people. So don't need to worry. Don't need to fret. We have you covered. All right. So in Ben Francis Cup action yesterday, York Castle 2, Stets 1, Rossies 4, Christiana 1, Garvey Maceo 3, Cornwall 1, Glenmuir 2, and Paul Bogle, 0. All right, so those are the games for the Ben Francis Cup yesterday, right? The Ben Francis Cup is a knockout edition of the Costa Cup. All right. So in the Walker Cup, in the semifinals, you have one matchup already, which is Tivoli Gardens versus St. George's, right? Tivoli Gardens versus St. George's, and I think Woolmers are in the next side of the bracket, so Woolmers will be are also in the semi-finals of the Walker Cup, which is the knockout edition of the urban area schools. So the Ben Francis is a knockout for the rural area or the DaCosta Cup schools, and the knockout edition for the Manning Cup school is called the Walker Cup. I still believe we should go back to the original format that we had, where all the schools are allowed to participate and involve in all the competitions that they enter the season and are available to them. And there should not be no separation. You get knocked out, and because you get knocked out, you go and play X, Y, and Z. I don't like how it is done now. I preferred in older times or in the past when every school had an opportunity to win Ben Francis, and every school had an opportunity also to win the Costa Cup. Same thing with Walker Cup and with the Manning Cup. All right. The Jamaica Women's Premier League is starting in this month. I'm going to get the exact date for you, John, but it starts this month. It's starting this month, right? And I think that is why they did the level C courses, so that the persons who are they're hoping to get more female coaches in the system, which I think is a good move by the JFF. All right, now one of the things I want you to know is there was an article in one of our newspapers, and it basically was speaking about the Hugh Menzies. Hugh Menzies, as you know, was a person who was the Reggae Girls coach when we qualified for the World Cup. Of course, he parted way with the federation, and he parted way with the federation because of some issues, he said, with trust and accountability and transparency. All right. So recently it was in the newspaper that he is going to be speaking with the president of the JFF, Mr. Mike Ricketts. And part of that whole dialogue is supposed to be about him. Humans is coming on as an advisor to the Reggae Girls female program that is again headed to a next World Cup. I think this would be good, but because the more footballing minds you have that can work together in unison is better for the football. I think it's a good plan. But he said a lot of this. This is Humans is in the article. He's quoted as saying that a lot of this has to do with the involvement of Dennis Strong, the new General Secretary of the JFF, who is on this. But one thing I'll say, though, and I know that people are going to say, well, conflict of interest and all of that. I don't believe so. I think Humans is being a part of the program in an advisory role can only help the program. But I know people in certain circles, they are raising the issue that, but Dennis Strong and Humans are cousins. And that is why he's coming on, because it is his cousin. But remember when Dennis Strong, he spoke about it. He spoke about these things. So to be fair to all parties, I don't think it's just because we are families, why you're coming on. No, I think it is really for footballing reasons, and it will help the program. It will help the program. You know, we should not, in football, we should not engage people who are good at doing their job because they are related, as long as they can do that job and do it excellently and get the desired results, right? We should allow them to perform their duties and their function, even if they are family relationships. You understand me? For example, I believe that a husband and a wife can be working in an organization and there's no conflict because they are producing the results and the company is profitable. Right? So in this case, I think is much ado about nothing. And that is my opinion. You can state and share your opinion as it relates to that. All right. Big up, Brian. You understand me? In the building, man called Brian Might and very good cricket show they did last night. You need to check it out. Brian and Demo. Jamaica won a good game. Good game. Jamaica won. Surprised many because many thought that they would have lost. But yep, Jamaica won. Jamaica won, people. Surprisingly for many. All right. So Mr. Chang declared the relation from the start, and Humans has a track record. There you go. He did speak about it from the very beginning. So I don't think it is anything. I don't think it is nepotism and stuff, you know. All right. So Garvey Maceo 3, Clarendon College 1, Glenmuir 2, Paul Bogle 0, York Castle 2, Stets 1, Rossies 5, Christiana 0. Those are the scores in yesterday's Ben Francis Cup action, and so those teams now will be matched up against the four teams that were eliminated, which is From is one, William Knibb, Edwin Allen, right? And oh my Lord, so it was Mannings, From, William Knibb and Manchester. So From, Dintil. So Dintil, all right, Dintil, Edwin Allen, From, William Knibb will now be matched up against the four winners: Glenmuir, Garvey Maceo, York Castle, and Rossies, to determine who will be the semi-finalists in the who will be the semi-finalists for schoolboy football this season. All right, so they are going to big up York Castle, so the York Castle man join the building. You understand me? So Peso saying it is Frome versus Glenmuir. Okay. So Wolmer's defeated Campion in Walker Cup action. So Wolmer's are in the semifinals, I told you. George's defeated Excelsior. They are in. Tivoli defeated Charlie Smith. So Tivoli and George's will play. I didn't get the result of the St. Catherine High versus Haile Selassie game. Yeah. All right. Yesterday we also had some Premier League games, JPL games. We had 2 games. I would say 2 very good games. First one was Mount Pleasant versus Harborview. Mount Pleasant versus Harborview. That game ended 1-1. Both goals to me looked like they were offside. I thought there were some poor calls. Okay, so Haile Selassie leading that game 2-0. So it looks like Haile Selassie will end up playing Wolmer's in one semi. There you go. Thank you so much. All right. So here's what I believe, people. I believe that the officiating kind of wasn't up to par yesterday. So the match yesterday was called off because of bad light with Haile Selassie leading by 2. So I think with 66 minutes gone, Haile Selassie is going to probably win this game. This is why I'm concerned about this game, the Costa Cup game down. Well, people say they have lights down there. I hope the lights are good because the game starting at 4, when by 5 o'clock the place is dark. 5:15 the place is dark. I don't know if that is the best idea, right? But let's see. But so I think that game is going to be finished up today with Haile Selassie leading by 2. So from there, we can probably say that Haile Selassie will be playing against Wolmer's and St. George's will be playing against Tivoli to see who makes it to the Ben Francis Cup, the Walker Cup final. Sorry. All right. Somebody saying States have good light, just not good enough for TV. All right. Okay. All right. So let me say this now. With the games yesterday, because I thought after Sule McCullough, and Sule McCullough is my baller, but I thought he got away with one yesterday, and I'm a Mount Pleasant supporter, I know. I felt like that tackle on Rose after it was yellow carded could have been a red card. I thought like Anglin could have been given 2 yellows. Game was a little bit too aggressive. I hear any match of player states shouldn't start earlier than 4. Santa Cruz are the hottest place on earth. Is that true? Is that true? This is a UTech man, you know. So if him tell me that, you know, I want to believe it. I believe that he's been factual and not guessical. Guessical is not a word. That's rhyming in timing. All right. So that game, I felt like both both goals were offside, in my opinion. But some good football. Mount Pleasant looked really well. In the first half, you could see their 2 lines. They had 4 1-4-1 when they were defending Travante Stewart. And I tell people this again. He may not be the most skilled of all the forwards in the league, but there's no forward presently in the local league who is good at hold-up play like Travante Stewart. He's very good at it. He's still young, has a lot of developing to do. I think his leg speed, he's a little slow. Like if he were to get faster in terms of his sprinting, like, you know, if he gets on one-on-one to speedily get past the player. But he's trouble to deal with for defenders. He manages his weight when the ball is coming into him very, 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 very well. And I like that about him. He also has good touches on the ball. I think sometimes his decision-making can be better, and that will develop over time. But very good game. That first game yesterday, I thought both goalkeepers blundered, and that is what led to the goal. But we have to find a way to make the officiating a little better. Though I have a lot of love for the officials, but we have to make it a little better, right? Because I thought there were a couple of sketchy calls that should have gone in favor of the other team, kind of a thing. And it worked both ways, right? But well-played game, good football, a lot of passes was being made. You see, Harborview in the second half, they went to their bench and players came on. Colorado Murray, very intelligent goal, and Trayvon Reed coming on and made a difference as well in the game. Just shows you that the league is going to be very competitive. The second game, between Arnett and Portmore, I thought Arnett gave up this one. I thought this is a game that Arnett could have won. I don't know. You know, I don't know. They played well enough to win the game. They played well enough to win the game. But they played well enough to win the game, but they never created enough clear-cut opportunities, because in the final third, the passes, I think, weren't sharp enough. But I have to big up Coach Paul Teagat Davis and Eric Radermakers. Really got the team playing some good football. I will also say this, that Philip Williams, people, is a good coach. You have to rate him. For the last 5 or so years, he has been a constant present in schoolboy football. And the teams that he coaches in the Premier League, Tivoli and now Portmore, they are doing well. He made a big adjustment to how Portmore played. That made a huge difference. Now, the coaches at Portmore prior to Philip Williams, and I rate Philip Williams, you understand me? Rate him as a coach. The coaches who had Rudolph Austin, very good player, big up Austin. I mean, still dropping it down at his age, right? The coaches, let me just fix the mic, get it out of the face. The coaches who normally play Rudolph Austin, they play Rudolph Austin in midfield. This is where Rudolph Austin is supposed to play. The slower you get, it's better you play center back, because you can read the game better, and your knowledge of the game helps you to, like, if I were, when I play football now, I like to play from the back, because my ability to read the game compensates for my lacking pace at my age. When I play in midfield, that's like the engine where everything is fast, and it's gonna show up my lack of pace. So that adjustment to play Rudolph speed at center back with Steve Young, a very speedy center back, is a big move. Big move. because Rudolph Austin was able to hit those diagonal passes from the back to the front. So good move, good adjustment, but I love the way how Arnett Garden move the ball around. Like I said, in my career, I started out forward, midfield, wing back, center back. Because the older you get, the slower you get, is like the further back you have to go. Because certain places on the field demands way more agility and pace than others. Yeah. Austin looked fitter than Haka looked in the World Cup qualifiers. I was shocked when I saw him in the match yesterday. Which matches are at Sabina Park? All right. So the Mannings versus JC game is at States. Right? Mona versus Clarendon and KC versus Central. Those two games are going to be at Sabina Park. Mannings versus JC and Manchester versus Central will be at St. Elizabeth Technical High School tomorrow. Austin is coaching now Mannings. He did the D license recently and is currently doing the C license course that should end on Saturday. All right. You know that I originally started out as a forward. Yeah, because I could play right side, I could play left side, and I could play through the middle. And then, like, because there was a time that I was like, if there were 10 persons 18 and under in terms of squaring the ball, right foot, left foot, at pace, accurately, consistently, I was that. So they moved me to right back, left back, because I use both feet. That was one of my assets. You understand me? How? All right, let me see if I can get this one right. That might kind of position away still. I don't know what you mean. The fact that it long black no help the situation. A Duckland, come on man, no bother with that Duckland man. How big side will buy up all players in JA can't dominate. Yeah, there are many teams that have a lot of big players that don't dominate. Why City don't dominate Champions League? Can't use those. You can't use those logic. Mount Pleasant buy a lot of players, but they don't buy the big players. Some of the biggest players in the league are not playing at Mount Pleasant. They buy players, but they don't buy the biggest players. So Trayvon Reed was one of the bigger players. He's at Harborview. Mount Pleasant goalkeeper is not the best goalkeeper in the league. He's not one of the 5 or 6 best goalkeepers in the league. So we have to put it in context, all right? So Mannings, why are you not a part of Mannings? Not a part of the team? I say me old man, me can't play ball. And yes, me stop go school. We just finish school. Postgraduate studies are them thing. We talk like I used to play for Mannings back in the days. What you mean me can't play now? Me not go school now. Are you mean like part of the team? Me still part of the team, man. Yeah. I play a role. Me still play a role. I can't do all the things that I'd love to do because I don't live in the parish, one, and I have multiple responsibilities that cause me to be in different places, here and there and all of that. So it's, yeah, but I still help out everywhere that I can. Okay. All right, Romario. Jamaica's alphabet license. Then the same thing UEFA have, man. Same A, UEFA B, UEFA C. Same thing UEFA have, you know. Omar. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So those are the games in the JPL yesterday. Remember, it's still Super Friday. So do your super chat, super stickers. Also, remember that you can come on, you can call in, and we go through your World Cup bracket. All right. Right. Go through your World Cup bracket and let us know what your thoughts are in terms of who you're picking to win the World Cup. Also, remember to hit the like button if you have not done so, subscribe and share, right? And also subscribe to our second platform, I Am Sure Sports Caribbean. We have some big plans coming out over there, all right? No time to help out with money if you're making 3 videos a day either. That makes much of your time, right? No, man. No, 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 no. You see, I didn't do any video. I've cut down and then it got cut down drastically. Drastically. Drastically going cut down, I'm telling you. When does the JPL knockout competition begin? Not sure, Duckland. I was trying to get Mr. Speed on today. Thank you, Peso. Oh, you mean Peso? Hey, yo, Peso, I'm a liar. Peso, I'm a liar. I'm a defense attorney. Yeah, man, no, man. But I still help out, man. Peso, tell the man that I still help out, man. People, honestly, we don't need to talk, but I do a lot of, I have a lot of social responsibilities. All right? From chaplaincy to them things. There's a lot of things you have to do. All right? But we still help out, man. We still a part of the man. Guy out for Spain, so Balde is in now. Awesome. Should have been playing during the World Cup break, Duckland, but it's been pushed back. Man, you help football more when you do videos. No, man, I failed man in this, man. I failed man in this. Up to yesterday, man. You know, you don't have to be physically present to offer help, you know. Yeah. But we can't talk some of the things that we do, you understand me? We just know that we do, and who know, and who know, no. Let's leave it at that. But, all right, so I have this article about the Argentina. Have you heard about the Argentinian team and what they're going on with? Let me see if I can find it for you. I'm going to read this article for you. Come on, people, hit the like button. You understand me? I don't want to make Fresh God reach here and get vexed enough. Of course, we know Miss Wagstaff, man. When Mr. Howard Jackson passed, Miss Wagstaff, who was, and our son named Audley, Miss Wagstaff was the vice principal. She was the acting principal. And then we get a new principal called Mr. Bonito White. Dima, what I'm telling you, can't even know that, but. So let me read this, right? All right. Let me see if I can. That is the Madison part. Let me see if I can get this. Sadio Mane ruled out. All right. So Argentina have one of the strongest cases to win the World Cup. But their fans have hit an ugly low before the tournament even kicks off. Argentina sports TV channel TYC Sport filmed a live interview with some fans in Qatar, but things took a turn for the worse when the presenter asked the fans to deliver a chant. Despite not even being in the same group as the French, the fans took a swipe at the reigning champions with a disgusting chant that included racist, homophobic, and transphobic claims. The fans sang that the French squad are all from Angola, quote unquote. Only one Frenchman was born in the African nation, Eduardo Camavinga, whose family moved to France when the Real Madrid star was just 2. The chance also took aim at PSG superstar Kylian Mbappe over rumors he's dating transgender model Ines Raw. The reporter eventually yelled censored as he cut away from the chant, having aired them in full. All right? What are your thoughts on that? Saying bye, Wakorberg leaving again. Korberg leaving again. Yeah. Didn't Korberg actually leave there already? I'm almost certain that Korberg actually left Philadelphia before, but maybe he's making a big move. We don't know. We don't know. So he will sign with the New York Red Bulls. Okay, that's good news. So here you go, the Argentina fans having these chant, but people, yeah, so he's been traded to the um New York Red Bulls. Yeah. So that's what is happening. He's been traded. Right? But no, I didn't go to the game. I watched it on TV, Dre, anyway. Though. Good games, man. Good games. We spoke about it a little earlier. So good game between both games are a good game. But people, like I said, this whole racial chant and stuff, I don't agree with those things. You understand me? I think the Argentinian fans must be better. But what people are beginning to do now is criticize Argentina in terms of the team. You can't take what is happening with the team and put it on the with the fans and put it on the team, because the fans' opinion are not necessarily the team's opinion, right? So we can't do that. So I can't use that to say the Argentinians are racist or all that kind of a thing. What I would say though is that while I would agree that the World Cup should not have been awarded to Qatar, some of the things that people are bringing up as to, I can agree with the time being changed and the conditions being hot. But this thing about what is happening to workers there, we must remember that in our beloved Brazil, they had, remember when the World Cup was awarded to Brazil in what? The last World Cup that they had there. Remember they were moving some people because the poor people, they were moving them because it would not look good. They didn't want the people to be seen. So they had to relocate all of them. So a lot of times when we talk about one thing happening in one country, it happens in other countries. It happens. And like I said, while I can agree that this is not the best timing and the best place, every nation, a lot of things happen in a lot of places when Olympics are kept and World Cups are kept. But depending on where it happens, it is swept under the carpet. So, yes, I agree that the World Cup should not have been awarded to them. One. Two, I also agree that the World Cup, the timing of the World Cup is not the best timing. Right? I agree with that. But some of the things that are being said, yeah, I think leave it alone. That's what I think. Let the man them do it. This World Cup, I think over 200 billion has been spent. This is the most that has been ever spent on a World Cup. Now it has been increasing. I think the spending for the World Cup has never yet passed 20 billion. Russia, I think, was 18, the most. I think Brazil before that was like 14. This World Cup, over $200 billion. So KY, so you believe that the chant to be racist chants are okay, KY? Come on. KY. People, so many times we have to reason. We cannot have a problem with people treating us away because of our color and then say we are okay and people must get freedom of speech to say what they want to say about the race. That logically that don't make sense to me. That don't make any sense to me. I don't see how that makes sense. How it makes sense for us to be saying it is okay for people to be doing racist chant. And then on one day, then we're going to say then what this monk, they never call black people monkey. We are saying that it is okay for them to do that because of freedom of speech. It is not okay. Not okay. It don't matter who do it in a KW media. All of them are wrong. What that have to do with anything? Why people don't do chants? Why aren't they doing any chants about, watch this, why they don't do any chants about all the Polish people who play for Germany? All the people from Wales and Ireland who play for England. Why they don't do chants about those things? Why black people they're doing chants about? Don't they have Turkish people who play for Germany and Polish people who have played for Germany? People of Polish descent who play for Germany. Why I don't hear any chants for them? Why is it when a black person plays for a next country, there is these racist chants against them? It cannot be okay. Thank you, KW. Action must be taken. But you cannot, what you're doing though, KY, what you're doing though, you're taking part of the thing. So the people didn't, and you cannot reason like that. So I read something where they made a chant talking about black people, where they are from, in the same chant they talk, and you're going to take out just the part. The whole thing is one chant. It's not like they did separate chants. They made a song and they brought up these issues. So you cannot just say, boy, yeah man, them can beat them set of people there, but they don't beat black people. You can't do that. Yeah. They wouldn't do that. They're not going to chant at certain teams. You think they're going to do that? They're not going to do that. All right, we're supposed to have a guest coming on, you know, who going to talk about their World Cup picks. So you can come on still. You can call in. Pesa, you're supposed to call in and give your World Cup picks, you know, Pesa. So all of these articles, this is coming up. This is an article from Fox Sports. So many. Coach Minzy, you need to call in and give a World Cup pick. You're afraid to pick. You're afraid to pick this one them and then you lose. You're afraid. Qatar has been accused of paying hundreds of fake fans to parade for the cameras ahead of the World Cup. Footage has emerged of football supporters from across the globe filling the streets of Qatar capital Doha a week before the tournament kicks off, the Sun report. Qatar Living, dubbed the country's first official community platform on TikTok, has been posting videos from different countries gathered in their hundreds with flags, painted faces, and banners. Listen, like all them things, what them things get reported? It's like them have this problem. Listen, people, how many are you, if the Qatar government said, listen, we want to invite you to come to the World Cup, support any team you want to support, we will pay you, you will free hotel accommodation, free access to the games, right? Free hotel accommodation, free access to the game, and you're in 5-star hotel, you know, with all your meals taken care of. Then buy your ticket from Jamaica to there and back to Jamaica when the World Cup is done, or when the team that you choose to support is out, and they are paying you to do that. What is wrong with that? Them should have called me and pay me the $1,000 there, right, per game. Yeah? The team with me I support, me would have support all Brazil cause a final. So 3, 4, 5, 6, me I come back with $10,000. I mean I eat no food. Me not buy no food and them things there. Me gonna go use like a $2,000 and buy some things and bring back a Jamaica. $8,000 that. So what is wrong with that? The people them try like nothing, no wrong with that. I don't think anything wrong with that. And a lot of people who complaining, if they were called and given tickets to go to these games, flight covered, accommodation covered, and you get paid, tell me, anybody in here who would not take the money, talk to me. Talk to me. What is the problem, Tennessee? Tennessee, wow, God. Tell me, what is the problem? Right, you know. You can imagine me say, yeah, man, me go, I'm me get going at the stadium and all, I talk back to coach's bench, coach's desk, all of them things there. Nothing is wrong with it, right? One clip shows a sea of supposed Brazil fan waving flags in Doha, the waterfront promenade in the city, and others show support for Portugal, Argentina, Ghana, Cameroon, and Tunisia. Another post appears to show England fans chanting and playing the drums as they march through the streets, holding a banner which says, "It's coming home." The behavior of the supporters appear to be carefully curated and staged, and questions have been raised about the legitimacy of the fans. What nonsense is this? Some have accused Qatar of orchestrating the parade using fake supporters and question why fans have arrived in their masses more than a week before the World Cup starts. Other social media users claim to have spotted the same fans in separate videos showing their support for different countries. Some pointed out that there were no female supporters in the crowd. What madness is that? Huh? Paid. I wonder if they just hired random people to cheer. Saw them all dressed as Brazil. So what? So what? Yeah? Right? And listen, you would be foolish to turn down an offer like this. To turn down an offer like this. You are being paid your ticket, two-way ticket purchase, 5-star hotel, all inclusive. You get to go to games. You can support any team you want to support. And you're getting paid. Are you going to turn this down? Nothing is wrong with it. So everything that the Qatar does is being criticized. BB Cross, bless her. Said how she signed up. Oh, you signed up for that. I am telling you. But me, I wonder how them never. Listen, hey, you better the man them come link some of them youth here at Jamaica and bring them over there. At least Christmas will be more peaceful. You can imagine if they are taking 10,000 of these 10,000 of these Jamaicans youth out here where give be a problem and say, listen, come make 10,000 US dollars here, man. Hey, Jamaica would be peaceful for Christmas. So when they don't come back still, that's the only problem. Which would be good, I think. Hey, and the Jamaican government should have negotiated with Qatar and say, listen, we can send you 50,000 Jamaican young men right now. Wow! Money that side up for that. Money that side up for that. Fast. And God. All right. Yeah, Qatar is playing people. I don't see anything wrong for the aesthetic. Their population. Yes, 380,000 may take away migrant workers, so you can't expect to see large. Yeah, obviously, listen, people, I don't know if you know, it's not a big place. They don't have a lot of citizens. Yes, Dre, even JPL players will leave and go. Some man who about to finish all Manning Cup. You go to some of them school youth and tell them leave our school. And remember they are giving you visa to come to the country, Whatever visa you need, you understand me? And them have them own airline. Them have a big deal with Emirates airline. So I don't know. BB Cross, bless up yourself. BB Cross is going to come on and tell us one of these days, about you can always call in as well. You see the number running at the bottom of the screen, 3736449. 10K can buy a whole car or pay my daughter college tuition for next semester. I'll take it. There you go. If you come back to Jamaica right now at the present rate, 10,000 US, is 1.5 million Jamaican dollars, Qatar Airways, yeah. Them have them own it. So you don't have to worry about anything. You get visa, you get all of those things. Dima, if you send me that voice note, me can't listen because I'm on the show. So here's what. I'd love to do this, but you have to come on and tell me what it's about. So there's also, Dima, so I'm not the betting thing, so you have to go and talk about this, You have to type, Dima, you have to type. Right? Big up Rob Simit, and the problem is about to begin because Rob Simit has joined the show and he's going to find somebody to trouble right now. Yeah. So the problem is they don't have enough canned funds. No. All right. What is the population? Let me give you the. Is in Qatar the smallest nation to ever host the World Cup? They are, The population, right? 2.9 million. All of those nations are small. Like you have Bahrain close by 1.7. Kuwait 4.3. They are not big nations. And they have to get fans to come over and support. Absolutely nothing is wrong with it. Nothing. Nothing. I can't see the problem with it. The JFF do it too. West Indies cricket do it. IPL does it. Big Bash does it. What they do? They give away a lot of tickets so people can come to the stadium. The JFF will give away a lot of tickets so fans can come in the stand. The IPL does it a whole lot when they just started. I'm telling you. Some of these places, listen, we should have the Cricket World Cup or one of those things. I think it was in Australia. Excuse me. They had like fake fans in the building. Like even in the pandemic, didn't they try to put some fans like thing inside the stadiums so you can still get the environment? I'm telling you. You see, Western propaganda is a problem. While I agree that the World Cup should not have been over there, you know, I just think like because everything would be changed, it is a problem. All right. While I can agree with that, it is already there. Don't be so hard. On the people. Because it's not going your way. All right. Jack Wan has also lost his appeal. You'd have heard that. Which is, I think, but I don't think he's going to be extradited. I think they are going to be two. But all of this is going to go away now because you know what is happening, right? A lot of this is because one of the reasons that the USA wanted this World Cup, they get 2026. And England wanted a World Cup. England getting 2030. Man is man telling you from now. And those nations were upset that the people in FIFA gave the World Cup to Qatar and Russia instead of certain nations. You see, now that they get World Cups, now everything will be okay. And sometimes you have to begin to look at things and see it from that perspective. What is, if you don't know, St. Paul, didn't I just say Qatar population is 2.9 million? What are you talking about? People, didn't you hear me say, so let's talk to this, St. Paul. So if you don't know about a thing, you should not talk about it. If you don't know how or why their population moved from 400, what you mean say we don't know? We don't need to discuss that. We know why it was moved. We're talking about football. And regardless of how it moved, it can still be kept there. Didn't you hear we say that already? Didn't you hear we said that already? 350,000? You didn't hear we said that, St. Paul? Don't. Trust me. Don't go there. You understand me? All of us know, not because you see people named in here, there are people in here, St. Paul, who have degrees and masters, and there are doctors and all of those people in here. Historians in the comment section here, so don't think like you have some knowledge that we don't. Not because we come and we talk about sport. Come on now, don't do that to the people. We all know. We all know the amount of migrant workers. And I will say to you that I can give you other instances where World Cup were given to nations, but we don't need to get into that. The World Cup is in Qatar, and guess what? A lot of the things that are being raised are unnecessary. Nothing is wrong with them paying fans. And if you disagree, kudos to you. I totally agree with them paying people to come and support the game. No. I'm telling you, England will have the World Cup in 2030. Who telling Antarctica? England having the World Cup. Okay, what? Remember management telling you? Bet it's going to England. It's coming home to England in 2030. Management making a guess. We're making a guess. All right, we're making a guess that it's going to be in England. So we will see. All right, so waiting on Coach Binzi, we also have a next guest who will be coming on to give their World Cup picks. Understand me? And yeah. And Coach Minzy is going to be joining us as well. Demo, you have to come on. But St. Paul, isn't that what we are saying? We are saying that in the first place, the World Cup should not have been given to Qatar. We all said that. So maybe I joined the discussion late. Now that it has been given, a lot of the narrative, we did say it should not have been given because one, the time would have to be changed from the summer to the winter. Problem. Two, it's too hot. You saw England after training, how the players were running to get to the fan. We said that. So maybe you are just coming on to the stream. Our position is, we have been discussing, now that it is there, it cannot be changed. What is wrong with them paying fans? That is what we're discussing. And we said that their population is not big enough for the people in their nation alone to support it. So nothing is wrong if they pay people to come. That is what we're discussing, you know. So you now coming to say that we don't know if we know what the population is, how it increased. That you're not here. So we're supposed to have Andre Fortune on the stream, and Demo is going to come on and explain to us how you can get $1 million US dollars by December for Christmas, right? Demo is going to tell you how you can get $1 million US dollars. Go ahead.
All right, so good afternoon, people. Big up everybody in the comment section. So there's this game going on in the US here. So I'm not even sure if it's going to work in Jamaica. That's why I wanted management to try it while I explain it.
I couldn't listen to the voice.
Yeah. So I wanted you to just bring it up. So the thing is,
so let me bring it up.
It's a Fox game. It's basically what management does with the brackets thing, with us when we call in and stuff. But this is, if you actually get this right, you have a chance to win $1 million US if you get the brackets right. The only thing though that makes this a lot more difficult, because obviously you're trying to win a lot of money, is that with this one you have to predict the score line at the end of the third place playoff and the finals. So you'd have to actually put a score for those. So when you do the bracket, the only thing that you need to do is put in your email and then you're ready to go. So where you see the thing say right there, so we say play now, man.
Yeah.
When you hit play now,
hit play now?
Yeah. The only thing that the person would have to do is come in to put in them email, and then, you know, if they want to do that, they can. And then try to it's just basically doing the brackets like what you do. But only thing you can win.
You can win money.
If you get it right.
Okay. So all right. So can we put that in the hey, listen, anybody win $1 million, you know?
And that's US by the way.
Anybody win $1 million know that 10% commission.
Straight up.
All right, so all we have to do is just anybody interested, and I can how do we do it now? Do we put the link? Cause we already pinned something. Jason said that if you have Spain going far, you can't. I don't think Dima has Spain going anywhere still, to be honest. He already said that Spain not going anywhere. Right, Dimo? All right, I think.
Wait, say that again, man. Sorry.
Jason said, Dimo, if you have Spain going far, you can't win. Okay, boss. But he did say he doesn't have Spain going anywhere.
No, they don't. They're not coming out the group.
Yeah, he did say that. All right, so there you go, people. That is the link that you can just click on, and you can go bam, and you can go on it. Very easy to do.
Big up.
Yeah, man. All right, big up Demo. Yeah, man. All right, so that's Demo for you explaining that whole bracket thing. $1 million. Yo, all you have to do put in your address. All right, yeah, man. K Sports, the link is pinned, so you can come on and do that. You understand me? As we await. Remember, it is Super Friday, people, so you can still, it's not too late. You can go ahead and do your super sticker, your super chats. Also, remember to hit the like button if you're watching, and you can also subscribe and share I Am Sure Sports. All right. See if we can get one of our sponsors to come on. All right. We have one person on right now, and he's going to make his. All right. So we have KS Sports TV. Welcome with KS Sports. How you doing? You all right?
Welcome. Good morning, man. Good morning, people in the comment section. Good morning. Yeah, man. Good
afternoon,
man.
Afternoon, no, look like you just a wake up, man.
You hearing me? Really?
KS Sports TV, look like you're frozen. All right, that's KS Sports. Look like he's having some connection issues. So we'll see if we can sort that out. And then he's going to go through his bracket. Where is Peso? Peso said that he wanted to go through his brackets, you know. So I don't understand him, man. What's going on with Mr. Peso? Yeah, so I just think a lot of the narrative sometimes, you know, we a lot of the things that we do and stuff, we it's almost like if it's not certain nations, it can't be good. You know, if it's not like 4 or 5 nations in the world, something is wrong with it, and we have to get beyond that. You understand me? We have to get beyond that and think. I think that there will be challenges like in many other World Cups, but I think this World Cup is going to be great. I think they're going to find a way to make it work well. All right, so big up the man called Trick Nick Cooks. We are going to see if we can get him on the program so he can come. He is in Canada. We're going to see if we can get him on the show for him to come and tell us who is going to be his pick for the World Cup. We're going to see if he can also come on and tell us what is Trick Nick going on with for Christmas. Yes, K Sports TV. Hey, listen, if you use Wi-Fi, you have problems and you have connect in your call it the Ethernet cable, you know, when you do them thing here, you know.
Oh, Wi-Fi get all for trouble.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi is not strong enough sometimes to carry the stream. So when you're doing this, you have Ethernet cable you have to use to get more. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, man. So you ready to make your selections?
Yeah, man.
All right, so let's go through. Let's go through. Remember, this is a free one, and there's no money to be won. From this is just yeah. You have to link up the demo one if you want to make money. Okay. So this is it. So let's. All right. So this is the bracket. This is KS Sports TV. Check him out, people. All right. So let's go. Mane is out. So in zone one, you have Qatar, Senegal, Ecuador, Netherlands. Who coming out first and second?
I have Netherlands and Senegal coming out.
All right. I will go whatever name you call first. I'm assuming that team coming out first. All right. Next group, Group
And
B,
eh,
Iran, USA, England, and Wales.
England, England and Wales. Leaning
England,
towards Wales.
England, and Wales.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Group C,
Argentina and Mexico.
all right. Group D,
I have Denmark top in the group, France in second.
all
Denmark with a
right.
shock result.
Over France. All right. Group E, Japan, Costa Rica, Germany, Spain.
I have Germany top in the group, but Spain are giving a look of trouble right now. Uh, I'm giving them a little. I'm having a little pity on them. Put Spain second.
All right. Morocco with is Zayed.
Jayak and Hakimi.
Yeah. Canada,
Alphonsus Davies.
Belgium, Croatia.
I have Belgium top in the group, Croatia in second.
Belgium, Croatia. Group G.
All right. Favorites Brazil in first and Switzerland in second.
All right. All right. Hold on. Let me get that. Switzerland and Brazil and Switzerland, and then Group
Yeah.
H
I have Portugal top in the group and I think Ghana.
and Ghana. All right. So there you go, people. Let's look what it looks like here. All right. So based on KS Sports TV selection, this is his round of 16 picks for the World Cup. All right. These are his picks for the round of 16. He would have Netherlands facing Wales. Who are you going to pick right here?
I have Netherlands going through.
Then he has in the very early stages Argentina going up against France. Who is going to take that one?
I have Argentina beating France.
Also,
Revenge
France
match.
comes out of the group and France goes home early, according to KS Sports TV. Then you have Germany versus Croatia. Who makes it?
I'll go with Germany.
Germany beats Croatia. All right. Then he says one other round of 16 match would be Brazil versus Ghana.
Brazil going through.
Brazil going through. Then he has the Three Lions versus Senegal.
England.
England. Then you have the Mexicans versus the Danes.
I'll go Danish.
Denmark. And then you have the Belgians going against the men from Spain.
I'll go Belgium.
Then there is Portugal versus the Swiss.
Portugal.
Portugal. All right. So that means its quarterfinal matchups are Netherlands, Argentina, Germany, Brazil, England, Denmark, and Belgium versus Portugal. All right. So let's auto select those. All right. And then you tell us now. Give us your pick. Germany versus Brazil.
Brazil going to the semi-final.
Brazil in the semifinals. England, Denmark.
Uh, England.
He has England. Then you have Belgium versus Portugal.
I have Belgium winning that match.
Belgium. All right. And so the semifinals would be Brazil versus Netherlands.
No, I have Argentina going to the semi-final, you know.
Argentina over the Netherlands. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. There you go. Was wondering.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you have Argentina versus Brazil and
Uh,
and then Belgium versus England. All right. Before you give your picks for the final, um, give us some of the reasons for your selection so far.
all right, for the Brazil Argentina game, I think there is some really serious factor with that match because Brazil going into they were speaking at the right time, going to the final as going to this World Cup final as favorites. Um, they were beaten by Argentina in the Copa America. Argentina has stopped their unbeaten run because they were on a good look run until they buck up in Argentina. And also, I think Neymar and company has to perform in this World Cup, and Messi and company as well. For
Okay.
that, yeah. And I think for the French team now, I think they're going to lack that experience in midfield. I think they're going to miss out on Kante and Pogba in that midfield.
So you don't believe the two young players who they have Kamavinga, Rabio, well, not really young, and uh, Tushmani, I think his name is. Those players
Uh,
will not be able to carry the weight for France, especially with the kind of offensive lineup they have with Karim Benzema, Ballon d'Or winner, Kylian Mbappe, one of the best young players out there. You don't think that forward line would present difficulties for Argentina that have Otamendi still playing defense and Tafik, I think his name is, was at Ajax and just moved recently. Uh,
Tabla,
Tapas Igor, I think his name is, playing wing back. So yeah,
I mean, if their forwards are scoring goal and they're not getting hurt from other teams, I mean, I think they will go far. But I don't have them going as further as this round of 16 as well. I don't see them there.
okay, all right. Work with your picks and sing. And you believe that given the frailties in Spain offensive line, they are going to get the better of Japan in the zone to come out.
I think I watched them yesterday. They played a match yesterday and thing, but I think the back line is still shaky. I think the
Who?
back Spain back line.
Yeah.
We just have a little pity on them. I think the back line is still shaky. But they are creating chances, but they are not taking the chances that they are creating. So I guess that's
Okay.
why Dimo kinda have them not going as further as the group stage.
All right. So for your semifinal pick, then you have Brazil versus Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
Who is winning that game?
I'm gonna lean over towards sorry Messi, but I lean over towards Brazil.
Oh, so he has Brazil in the finals, and Messi will not win a World Cup. Oh my Lord, Benzema will not win a World Cup. When England versus Belgium.
This is one of the first World Cup. I'm not cussing any Brazil fans. Not cussing any Brazil fan. Brazil fans they too much. You can't bother with them.
Okay.
Yeah man. So them forward line kinda, you know?
Yeah. So Belgium versus England. I just don't trust this aging Belgian defense to get to the semi-final. And Hazard has not been doing well. Lukaku has been off form. And you can't win World Cup with Kevin De Bruyne, Tielemans, and Qatar in goal. That defense line with Vertonghen and Alderweireld and Castagne, I think that defense line is not good enough. I don't see them reaching so far. But you have them going up against the Three Lions. Who wins that game? I think the Three Lions, I also believe at centre back, they are not the best. I think they are very one-dimensional in their attack, and I don't see them reaching the semi-final. But it is your picks and not mine. So, yeah.
The reason why, but you see, Gareth Southgate, why this man give me a hard time with this England team. And I always have a good structure going forward, but we somehow now Sterling, Keane, front, and I think they should be able, but I don't know. I'm leaning towards England.
Okay, so you have
And
England
final.
making the finals of the World Cup.
And I know that my
K Sports, you're breaking up bad now. Your line gone. Your line is gone very bad.
But
yeah, I think we're losing K Sports TV. So he actually has you're breaking up K Sports, so maybe you have to sign out and sign back in because your feed is a little bit delayed. So he has Brazil versus England in the finals. All right. I don't see that final, but obviously I'd love to hear who he says will win the finals. I would suspect because of what he said earlier that he's picking Brazil to win. I believe Brazil is going to win the World Cup, but I don't think this is the path. Case Demo says your internet must break up if you pick England in the final. Toki saying that Brazil defense is not great and Argentina will exploit it. But remember that Argentina never really exploited their defense in the Copa America. The World Cup qualifying game, well, that never happened. I don't think, because this is a defense that Argentina has been playing against and they have not been able to exploit this Brazil defense. So I don't know. All right. Back TV. So Demo says that your internet must break up, because you pick England to be in the final.
Why Demo say go? I say
and,
go
and,
Demo.
and did Belgium just lose to Egypt in practice game?
Them lose?
Yeah. Belgium defense is weak, brother. I just think they're defensive weak. They don't have a solid CDM either. So they don't have a solid CDM. They don't Axel Witsel is his name, not ready. And I think he's going to play one of the CDMs with De Bruyne and Tielemans. They're not ready. Alderweireld and Vertonghen and them man, they're not ready. Munier, they're not ready. Them
so you think they are going? You think they are going to come out of the group?
I think they are going to struggle to come out of the group as well. If they come out of the group, the round of 16, they're going to get knocked out. That is my thing with Belgium.
So you feel Canada can give them a little trouble then?
I think Canada, with Canada's youth, Canada can beat them. And I think if they play Spain is going to beat them. I can't see them beat. And if they meet, they cannot beat Portugal. This Portugal team is too good for this Belgian team.
And you know, say when me that before me come on here, we that have second chance with Portugal though.
Portugal has very good defense. They have Ruben Diaz. They have a very good. Though they have
Pepe.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you want
Onana from Belgium will help in midfield, box to box, young legs, but the defense will struggle. I don't think they're going to start him though. I think they're going
no.
to start Witzel,
Or De Bruyne, or push up De Bruyne and start
De Bruyne, and
Tillemans.
Tillemans. I think that is the three they're going to play, and play Hazard on one side and
Probably Mertens.
and Mertens and Lukaku in the middle. And I don't like the coach either.
Mertens. It's too late for me change. Me have second task. It's too late for me change. It's too
You
late
man
for me
want to change him. The man want to change him. Jason, what you think? You man say you want to change.
Yeah, have second task about Belgium now or England.
Yeah? Yeah, you done pick already. Listen, man, you're one of the last person to pick, but you want to change already. You can't want to change that one. I don't know. But Jason, you need to come on and make your picks, because you criticize them on them pick. You need to come on and make your pick. You understand me? But it could happen. They can find a patch of farm and you have to stay with your pick, man. Stay with your pick, man. It can happen.
Alright, that's it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. It can happen. Still a possibility. But yeah, I don't like their coach. He was a former Everton coach.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And somehow they ever struggle in a big tournament. Ever struggle.
Yeah. I see Michael Nemard. Welcome to the show, Michael Nemard. Mirak and Chris says Argentina 3, Portugal 2. For those who betting on the finals. Also, he's saying Argentina and Portugal going to the final. Messi versus Ronaldo for the World Cup final. I don't see that happen.
I don't see that. I think the Brazil are gonna have too much firepower. I think the Brazil forwards are peaking at the right time.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think you must be very weary of the France team. And the team that meets France must be very, very careful, because if France gets it right and Benzema and Mbappe is at the top of their game, they can beat any team. And that's the thing with this France team. They can be deadly on their good day, or things can fall apart for them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think they have a very good forward line. Oh, them say come in for Nkuku.
Who has come in for Nkuku? Hold on. Dima, who has replaced Nkuku in the France squad? I'm not sure. I think I got that. I need to search and find it. Portugal has Man City best midfield. No, man.
No.
Kevin De Bruyne is Kevin De Bruyne plays for Belgium. Kevin De Bruyne is the best midfielder. Not
Bruno attack or
no, he matter Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva, yeah.
No, man.
No. Kevin De Bruyne is the best.
Kevin De Bruyne is the best. Rodri is also in there playing well. KY. So I don't know. But Portugal has a very good midfield.
Yeah, they're strong all over the park.
They have the guy at PSG as well. They have a very good midfield. They have power. They have strength. They have all of those things.
Yeah, man. They have a very good. I think they have a better team this time around than the one they win Euro with. Euro 2016.
Yeah, this Dima, man, I know. This some no-name guy replace Nkuku. What's the name of the no-name guy?
Yeah, what's the name?
Let me ask you the name of the man you tell me the one else. What's wrong with Dima, man? Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Kola Monai. Really a no-name guy, Dima.
I don't know this.
Let me see who he plays for. He plays for Eintracht Frankfurt. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. So they couldn't bring Diaby. I said Diaby.
And that me I say. And that me I say. I think Diaby would be a better choice.
Yeah, what happened to Diaby? That's how far down the pecking order Diaby is.
And he's been playing good under Xavi Alonso since he has been there.
See, out of he's saying he's doing good in the Bundesliga. Yeah.
Demon he's
Boris Johnson, you can't you always tell me if you remind them, man. You don't know, man. Well, Coach Boris, you know, to the call, you know. Coach Boris, me not like how you move, you know. You move too far from the other day, you know. You keep on saying money is tell remind them. Let me tell you again, they have a camp that is coming to the US, and then after that they go to Brazil. That bit what you have to listen to now, Boris. Yeah, Coach Boris. And then you link up, man. You understand me? France will win the World Cup. Tennessee, call in and give me a World Cup picks, man. Cause some of you bowl, you know, but you don't want to make the pick because you don't want to get it wrong, you know.
one dance say France full of baller.
One done, bless up yourself. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, people, remember it is Super Friday as well. So remember, as you watch, you can like the video, like the stream, share the stream, and also remember that you can contribute to the platform by giving a super sticker or a super shot. All right, Peso, you're not calling in to give. You said that you wanted to
agree with Peso.
Yeah,
I agree with Peso.
Yeah, I always wonder why Diaby can't make front side. Or you know what? It would be good if they carry Saint Maxima. Yeah, because he could have gone on this French side to replace Nkouk. He's a good one.
I don't even know that band with them here. I know watch German league to that still.
Yeah. But you know, so Belgium could also start Trossard as well.
Yeah.
Trossard is on form, you know.
Yep.
In the EPL, so he could start.
Boris Johnson is asking when and where is the camp in the USA?
It is somewhere in Florida.
Trossard is on form.
Jason, who would you start? Where would you start Trossard in the Belgian side? You're going to bench Hazard? Are you benching Tielemans? Because De Bruyne is going to start. Are you playing 4 in midfield? Are you playing 4-2-3-1? And play him in the 10? And play Batshuayi and bench Lukaku, or you starting Lukaku?
I think I'm mostly three at the back them use, you know, with Thomas Muller on the right and how them and Carrasco are one of them are chosen Hazard on the left.
Yeah. Carrasco is old too, you know.
Yeah, man.
I heard Spain was one of the favorite from our brother. No, Dimo, you know that most people of Spain coming out of the most people of Spain coming out of the group still.
Mm-hmm.
Martinez will not start him. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think I would start Trossard. I don't see Martinez starting him.
Hazard will start. And I feel like if Lukaku fit, Lukaku will start. If Lukaku is fit.
All right. Yeah, there you go. All right. So let me look at Belgium's probably the last set of games. All right. They played Burkina Faso, right?
Mm-hmm.
and they won that 3-0. Well, they never bring some of the players. That's not the best one to use because they never use that was a practice game, so I'm not going to use that one. Let me find
Them play in the Nations League before them play Egypt.
Yeah. In the Nations League, they lost 4-1 to the Netherlands. All right. And in that game, Mignolet started, all the while Boyata and Vertonghen. Then they play that three: Munier, Van Aken, Witsel, and Castagne, with Lukaku, De Bruyne, and Eden Hazard. All right. That's what they did. They brought on Mertens, Trossard, Onana, and Batshuayi. Tillemans didn't even play. Tillemans don't really start for Belgium, and that is the next problem with this Belgium side.
Yeah.
As well. So that is when they lost to Netherlands. All right. They also defeated Poland by 6-1. All right. In this lineup, they played the Donker started in the back line. Castagne, Witsel, Tillemans, and Carrasco with De Bruyne, Batshuayi, and Hazard. Basically the same front three. They brought in Tillemans. Castagne normally start and think instead of play over Munier. All right. So they played Wales. They played Wales as well. All right. This is a Nations League in June as well. And the game ended 1-1. All right. Same formation again. They use a back three with this time with Tete, Boyata, De Donker. They started Munier, Witsel, Tillemans, Carrasco, Trossard, De Bruyne, and Batshuayi. All right, because Lukaku is kind of
injured.
All right.
I mean, I think Tillemans has to play because I think Wesley is getting a bit slow in the midfield.
Yeah, but they played two different. I think they played Whistle as more of a CDM.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
right? They played the Netherlands in the return game where Netherlands won by 1-0, right? And Eden Hazard, De Bruyne, Batshuayi, Castagne, Witsel, Onana started, Munier, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, and Debas. So even with that, you realize that the back line is a problem for them. They keep on changing up who play in the back three. Yes, I don't know. Yeah, I think Hazard should be rubbing the bench.
He's not fit. Been at Real Madrid for 2 seasons now and he's not fit.
Yeah. Play him 2 up front, man. Well, I don't normally play 2 up front. I just show you how they generally play. Germany are gonna move to everybody like 2014. All right, boss. Fabrizio Southgate. Yeah, then you can pick the United States. Everybody has their opinion, So all you have to do, the link is pinned. You can come on and pick who coming out of the group. Everybody have that option. So a man want pick who he want to pick. Hazard should be rubbing bench at this point, but let's see if Martinez does it.
I think Dima might have a point here now. Onana might start.
Okay. I think it's a wrong move. Go for the farm player. All right. Onana might start this World Cup. Yeah?
I think so too.
Yeah, they lost to Egypt today. How much we read into that? Yeah, we spoke about that earlier. Let me see if I can let me see the starting 11 because this should probably give us an indication if everybody is fit. What they're probably looking at doing versus who they played Egypt.
Egypt.
So Egypt won by 2-1. So they started again. De Bruyne, Eden Hazard, and Batshuayi up front. All right. Both Hazards are there. Lukaku is not in the squad.
He's not fit then.
No, I don't. Lukaku is not there. Tielemans, Vertonghen, Mertens, Munier, Openda, and Doku went on. So Onana didn't even start. So Toby Alderweireld started in defense with Dibas and Tete. Then Castagne, Van Aken, Witzel. So if you go by this, the Van Aken is a person who is normally in and out. They normally either bring in Onana for him or Tielemans for him. So he's the one, but everybody else seems to be a constant in the starting 11.
Is Jason Diana in the squad?
Huh?
Jason Danaya.
Danaya? No. The rest of the squad that they have is Fayez from Leicester, Vertonghen, Tielemans, Mignolet, Castells, Mertens, Munier, the other Hazard brother, then Donker, Ketelere, Openda, and Doku. That is their squad, including the starting 11 that I just.
Then I didn't make the squad.
Yeah.
That's a bit surprised.
Oh, and Lukaku is there as well. Yeah. All right. You can hear the fans at different players talking and talking and talking.
Declan is saying that they are probably not risking Lukaku.
Yeah. But in Nations League, Jason Guna, they play that same back three in games, you know. The only constant in their back three is Alderweireld. They normally change up people. They normally do that.
And Vertonghen normally around there too.
Yeah, but he's not a constant.
He's
But I'm
not
saying
a-
the
yeah.
only constant in the team is all right. Tennessee are going to call it back in 2 minutes. In 1 minute. All right. So let me just do this, and then we have trying to see we have a guest coming on, and we're going to try and see if we can get him. All right. We have a Jamaican footballer in Europe who is going to come on. All right, so let's just call back Tennessee. He was just trying to reach out to us. And then, then after that, we're going to go. Yes, sir.
Man, it's blessing. Wagwan.
Wagwan, man. Where are you, man? You're going to
No, man, I'll be here listening every day, man.
Oh, man, I want every day a self-imposed exile because I never hear from you or see you.
No, man, I just watch everything we do every day, man. But, you know, to me that work, I try to comment sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, man. What's going on? Talk to me.
No, we just can't even make a note say, oh, France are going to win the World Cup, man.
Yeah?
I can break down the group like you, with your bracket. But I still believe, even though France have a lot of injury, I think they still have the most talented team in the World Cup. The player they might be young, but I that's why I did. But I think France will win the World Cup. And my team from Thierry and with them days, man, from 98.
Yeah?
You understand?
France
and the player.
Yes, France all the way.
And the player France all the way. And the player where I replace Nkoko and Lillian Thuram's son, Marcus Thuram.
No, really?
So he plays for Mönchengladbach.
Who tell you that?
He played in Bundesliga.
No, man, it's not that player. We got the name of the player already, man.
Yeah.
It's a different player. A player who play for Eintracht Frankfurt. Name Kolo Monai from Eintracht Frankfurt.
Oh, I think it was Marcus Thuram.
No. It's Kolo Monai, I think the name is pronounced. He plays for Eintracht Frankfurt in the Bundesliga as well.
I think I'm my third leading scorer because I think Nkoko was the leading scorer in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Right now.
yeah. He is.
So, and the player when they bring in, I third leading scorer. I think second. But that's why I'm here to tell you, say France right now, even though they miss a lot of players, I think France had two teams that they could have bring a World Cup. So
Yeah,
I believe them still. But
And
That's true.
Thuram was already in the France squad, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand? So as long as they have a problem to come with them, like with Mbappe and I use Mbappe and the French Federation, and that's some kind of problem about image rights and them kind of policy.
Okay.
As what you say, France can come out of there. Because I believe, man, once they get to the knockout round, they will France going to once they get out of the first round, they will be
So
very
no World Cup, no World Cup for Messi, no World Cup for Ronaldo, no World Cup for Neymar.
I don't want Neymar to get none.
Why?
Especially Messi. I don't like Argentina. I like Brazil still. You understand? But I don't want Argentina with nothing money.
Why?
I don't like Ronaldo and I don't like Messi. But I prefer Messi a little bit more Ronaldo, but I still don't want to win the World Cup. You understand?
Okay.
I don't like Argentina for a specific reason.
Okay.
Maradona.
No.
Oh.
A more deeper reason. But we never talk about that. But like Brazil still, but France are definitely my team.
So if France and Brazil meet in the final, you're going France.
Mm-hmm. One time. And there's a reason, and the same reason why I don't like Argentina. I like France for that special reason. You're supposed to know why I like them. But big up yourself, buddy. Today I'm going to
all right, bless up. All right, Tennessee. Yeah, but I appreciate it. All right, big up, Foreign Spider. Yeah, we did ask that question, Miracle. Why they didn't call Diaby?
He could have been another option.
You know, that's what we keep on asking. Why hasn't he been called up? You understand me? I don't know. I don't know, but he's a player that I think should have been called up. I don't know if he has ever really played for France.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't know if he have ever played for France. So, in the Bundesliga, right? And Kuku, RB Leipzig 12 goals. Marcus Thuram, Mönchengladbach 10 goals. The vertebrate Niklas Fulkrug 10 goals. Jamal Musiala 9 goals. Freiburg Vincenzo Griffo 9 goals. Those are the leading goal scorers in the Bundesliga. And in terms of assists, Munier Muani, the same Kolo Muani, has 9 assists. So those are the leading assist persons. So yeah.
I think the Mönchengladbach player or Diaby could have been a better option.
Yeah. Musa Diaby, he has 6. So he he has he have some goal. Like I said, Nkulu with 12, Thuram with 10, Kamada, Bekamane, Lizdrum, Diaby have 6. Yeah. Randall, Muniai. Yeah. So Diaby have 6 and Muniai have 5. So they are not far from each other still.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He does. He has 1 goal, man. So Diaby have 6 goals and Muniai have 5. That's what the stats are saying, Jason.
This France team is well loaded.
Yeah. Very good team. Very good team. All right. World Cup is always luck of the draw. All right, people. Remember, we're going to close out, So if you want to give your picks, now would be the time to do it, because tomorrow is Saturday, and as of Sunday, we're closing off the picks. We have a couple of coaches who are going to be with us on Sunday to do a recap on the game, and those coaches are going to share their picks with us. But for the fans, you have to make so let's see. Man, he has 1 more goal. What happened to Douglas?
Which club in there again?
Isn't Douglas Costa back in Brazil?
Yeah, I can't remember the club. I can't remember the club
I
in
think
there.
he's back in Brazil.
He was at MLS at one point.
I think we're just waiting on one. There's a Jamaican international in Europe who wants to come on and make his picks. And then once we do that, we're going to close out. Remember, it is Super Friday. So, no, Douglas Costa is at LA Galaxy.
Yeah.
He's at LA Galaxy. LA Galaxy. Big up Fresh God. As soon as I say it, here comes Fresh God. Thank you. France of the win, says Seymour Roberts. Fresh God just arriving. Make sure him go talk to him, send him teams them from over Clarendon about tomorrow, and him go make sure him go coach Clarendon College for
CC I win, man. CC I win.
All right, sir. All right. So people, we interviewed this baller, big baller, Sir Stevie Morrissey is back with us. Sir Morrissey, how you doing?
Good mornings, man. There, watch your program.
How the season going so far?
The season finished and we missed Europa spot by 1 game.
Oh, one game or 1 point?
No, two. The playoff game we lose the playoff game on aggregate.
Oh, who you played in the playoffs?
We play a team. No, in our own league, we play a team to get the 4th place to get the Europa spot, but we miss it.
Okay. Had any goals this season?
Yeah, 4, couple assists. Didn't play so much in the last part of the season, but add contribution. Younger players get a chance to play. All
right. So you soon have to start coaching now. I'm going to retirement, man.
No, I'm a retirement man. Still have a whole lot more to give.
All right. Well, welcome to the show of KS Sports here. You following Clarendon?
Of course. CC, Mr. CC.
Yeah.
What happened to Mannings the other day?
To Mannings? Yeah. No, man. Then me and Clarendon now play semi-finals, man. That not gone yet, man. Wednesday, me you can't talk.
Okay. No, Glenmere drop out, so bring the Clarendon team anyway.
Yeah, but you know who knock out Glenmere though?
No, Mannings?
No, what's Mannings, man? Well, we never really got that way still. We actually
Okay.
drew with them at Glenmuir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Glenmere still a develop still. Them always competitive every year, but you know, I have to give it to CC. I bring Clarendon right now.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, man, the fans are here. You know, we're doing this thing called the brackets, right?
Okay.
Where
Yeah, I saw
you
it. See it.
yeah, yeah. So you get to pick like who coming out of the group, and then
Yeah.
it pairs it up to the quarters, semifinals, the round of 16 quarters, semifinals, finals. So
Okay.
we're gonna go through from group A, 8 groups we have, right? So group A, you just tell me who top in the group, and if you
I
want to
think.
explain anything, you can go along as we go,
Okay.
and then who come in second. All right. So
Okay.
group A, you have Qatar, Senegal,
Yeah, I
Ecuador,
can
and
see them. Yeah,
Netherlands.
I can see them. In that,
Okay.
in that, I think Netherlands and for some reason Senegal. I think the heat in Qatar gonna help this African team a lot because it's really warm there.
So it will Qatar seeing that it is their
Yeah,
own
but
nation.
I think Senegal team. I like Senegal team. I
Okay.
like how they're going the direction. I think Etouad has done a really good job, and I think they're going in the right direction for the
No man,
past couple of years.
Etu is at Cameroon.
Cameroon. I'm mixing up Senegal and Cameroon.
Senegal is Mane and Mane is injured.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fuck.
Senegal
Yeah, man is
have
injured.
Koulibaly and
Yeah,
Mendy from Chelsea and
they're
Coyote
mixing up.
and
I'm
all of
just
those guys.
following them African flag there. When you turn them every way, everybody
I
look
am
like
telling you,
everybody.
the flags look similar for real.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's my two team, and then
Okay.
Group B, England and USA. I like the American team. I think really good and really good young team. I think maybe the next World Cup they're gonna be really a strong team. And the group they have right now.
Okay. All right. So you have USA, England winning, USA second. All right. Next
Yes.
group.
Mm-hmm. Argentina and of course Mexico.
The man I sure love to conquer cuff thieves. All right.
Of
All right.
course. Yeah, I
All
have to
right.
bring them.
Yeah,
Jamaica
man.
drop Jamaican in a World Cup. So I have to bring the closest to Jamaica, right?
All right.
And
So.
Group B, France. I think Denmark will top that zone and France second.
Problem, problem.
Yeah. But
There's going,
management,
there's
you
going
see
to be,
this
yeah.
you see this Danish team, they've been like really strong in these Nation Cup and
That is true because
games.
in the Europa they went to I think the semi-finals with England, and it was they complained about the flashing light, the blue
Mm-hmm.
light that they were shining in Wembley when
Mm-hmm.
that penalty was going to be kicked, and Schmeichel complained about it. Very controversial game that was,
Yeah, it is. And I think Denmark is one of this team. It's gonna surprise a lot of teams this year. I think not say surprise, they have a good group of players.
Yeah, and they have Ericsson back who was out
Yeah,
during that Euros as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
All
And
right.
then Group E, Germany and Spain. Spain finished second.
You know that I think Japan going to finish over Spain still, but we'll see.
Okay, yeah. Spain group, I think they have a really nice team, but Spain always missing a goal scorer, from
And that is
David
what they're
Villa.
missing. That is why I think Japan going to make it over them.
Yeah, from David Villa retire from Spain. Spain actually have like after Torres and them a natural goal scorer. They're gonna keep possession, but they need a goal scorer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Group F now. Whoa, nice group. This is a really nice group. Belgium and Croatia.
Whoa. You don't think the Moroccan team with Haik, Zayek, and Hakimi?
Yeah, but we know when you come on to like these World Cup and these you have some teams are better tournament teams. And
Yeah.
then when you play like a World Cup, I think you have to pick like a tournament teams. Like teams like Denmark, Germany, and Belgium. They're like a tournament teams. Some teams one half team, they're good in one half games. But some teams build like through the tournament, go right through.
All right. All right. The
Mm-hmm.
next tough group is Cameroon, Brazil, Switzerland, and Serbia.
I think Brazil, and I have to go African team, of course. Cameroon.
All right.
Samuel Eto'o.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is Eto though. And the good
yeah,
thing is that this is the first time like all the African teams have African coaches.
yeah. That's good. And you see what Etu did with I think I don't remember the name of this player. Wanted because he didn't get picked for one team. Wanted to come back to play for Cameroon. And Etu tell him no. I don't remember the player. There was some story about it a couple of weeks ago. I think. I don't remember the name of the player. I think he played in one top league. I think
I know, I know, I
he
know. There was some
And,
discussion about Joel Matip from Liverpool. I don't know if that is a player, but I don't know
and
that
it's
he.
not Odai. Callum Hudson Odai.
no, I think it's Matic then.
But
Yeah.
Matip. It was some long time decision because he had originally played for Cameroon, but there was some issues there. But he didn't play in the qualifier. I think it was more that an Eto was basically, saying that yeah. If you don't play in the qualifier, basically you shouldn't get to play in the World Cup. That's
Yeah,
basically yeah.
I think like Etu take over that the job, and I think he's doing really good job. I think sometimes in that position you have to make like tough decisions sometimes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
You know,
Then you have
not like how Jamaica just yeah. Now I think Manning's man and him friend them help pick the team and tell who.
me. You know what, man? You
Is
know
that
what,
true,
man?
Manning's man?
Eh?
I hear stories, you know.
Yeah.
I
Mine,
hear
you know,
stories
Manning.
that
Mine, you know.
you're the
Send
new
me pick
CEO
the
of
team.
JFF.
Send me pick the team.
No,
Mine, you know,
yeah, the
Manning.
new CEO.
Uh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
but
Mine,
no,
you know.
yeah,
Mine,
no,
you know,
no,
Manning.
no,
you're the
no.
chairman of the YouTube channel
You know,
bloggers.
I would-
Eh?
me and the chairman of the YouTube brothers. Allah, yeah,
Eh?
tell you, I don't know.
KS Force, isn't that true?
You want to be the chairman of the YouTube brothers? No, no, go no, no. Hey, why they get me that trouble, yeah, sir?
Mine, you know, Manning.
Hey, from here, what are you about?
Eh?
Man is the chairman of the YouTube brothers. Oh, no mercy. I don't know about that one still. No, man, no, man. But yeah, listen, man. What we will do is if
Yeah.
there's a Jamaican, like, if we are Jamaican,
Yeah.
and we know a Jamaican, like all you, like Norman Campbell and Krista J. Daly, those young youths. What the
Yeah.
YouTube channel do nowadays, is bring those youth to the fore. Because normally, when Jamaicans are over those places like you,
Yeah.
some of them forget about you, especially when new coaches come in.
Yeah, but that for me, I think they forgot about me from 2011, 2012. When that time I was the only striker who of Jamaican heritage play all youth levels in Jamaica, scored 15 goals.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, but at that time I think people call who they know and who inside, because out of sight, out of mind, right?
Exactly. So that what YouTube does now is that there's no player who is out of sight, out of mind. So we keep calling the player's name and say this man and that man. We show up them stats and things so people can't say they don't know anymore. So that's what we do still. We don't really select the team. We just call up the players from what them but them can get some spotlight. We should have been around when players like you were playing over there
Yeah,
in their
but
prime.
yeah, but the no, for me, I think me in my prime, I think 11 high school, I think I was playing in like a really tough and difficult time. When you have players like Marlon King and those guys playing in England, Luton, Chesterland,
Yeah. True,
Guyanese
true.
top striker, and then you have MLS other strikers.
You had
But
Fabian Taylor as well in those
yeah,
times.
Fabian Taylor, who is still one of my favorite local football players.
Yeah.
So
That is true.
it
And
was quite,
Jeremy and Johnson was still playing too.
yeah, Jeremy and Johnson. Yeah,
Yeah.
but at that time to me it was really tough. But I think it's a bit easier now for more younger players to get into the group, into the on the national team by the push of you guys. I think I see you guys trying with this youngster named Whisper, and I was
Yes.
watching a other program, and they talk about a player from your team. I think a young
Rodney.
player from your team, and then the discussion about the spotlight about players, more players from Manning Cup getting the highlight because it's based in Kingston, where players maybe from the Costa Cup don't get that spotlight.
Yeah,
And
man.
I
Yeah,
think you
listen,
guys,
you have some good talent in the Costa Cup. You see, I used to play for Manchester named Yari Carnegie.
yeah.
You have around three to play man. You have like Devante, Rodney, you have Abina Wallace, Jamalik Porter score, Wally goals. You have a youth to play for William Nip play center forward named Mark Lewis. You know, Clarendon College have them baller. You have the youth to play for Glenmuir, David Reed.
Yeah.
Glenmuir have a bad center back as well. You have some, but again, a lot of you have the central D mid
Number 10.
number 10. What name? I can't get
I
him
can't
name.
remember his name.
Big
Yeah, but-
baller. You have
but that's-
some good baller out there, man.
That's the thing about those players like those, because all right, they do so good in schoolboy level. Maybe some of them don't make the transition to say Premier League, but that's where I think you guys and the YouTubers have a big role to play to highlight these players. Not only to highlight them, if you have a few words, can tell people to invite them. And sometimes I think when I was playing the Costa Cup, I think we had this Manning Cup team like combination. I went to Trinidad to play and win that tournament. Like, and then we keep those players together and try to.
They don't do that again. They don't play. They don't select the all the Costa and all Manning team, and then they select the all school team out of that game, which is part of what they need to go back to. Even if they're not going to play a game, select the players.
Yeah, select them and keep them in our camp and try find games for them.
That's a good idea.
I think it would be even perfect for those players to even go on a tour to America, like to play like a. You say some finance come in and play and get a tour in America, so some of these players can get introduced to some college teams.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. And I will say this duo. What's his name is going to be in Jamaica. We're going to do a feature on it. Robin Fraser going to be here from Colorado Rapids, So he's going to be here in December doing some of those things. Big up, Coach Vin Blaine.
Vin Blaine in the building.
In the building. All right.
Coach but Vin that's Blaine. The thing, man, is, man.
Coach Vin Blaine, you need to come on the program and give your bracket, Because I know you don't want to select your bracket because you're afraid to select your bracket and get it wrong, So you need to come on and select your bracket, But Steve, give me a group H yet,
All right, group H,
Korea,
of course.
South Korea, Ghana, Uruguay, and Portugal.
Oh, I think Portugal and Uruguay. Uruguay come from that tough qualifying
South America
group with South America with Brazil and them, and then Portugal, of course, not because of Ronaldo, but because they're a next team that do good in tournaments.
All right, so let's see how your matchups look. Based on what you select, here's what's going to happen. You're going to have Netherlands playing against the USA. Who going to win that? Round of 16. Netherlands. All right. You have Argentina meeting France in round of 16. Who winning that?
France. Argentina, of course.
I want to say France gone home early. Germany versus Croatia.
Croatia. I think that German team don't have any form right now.
All right. Brazil versus Uruguay.
Brazil.
Yeah. All right. England versus Senegal.
Senegal. You know why I'm sending England home?
Yeah.
I think this Southgate, they say pick the team from farm, but at most of Harry Maguire no farm and players like this with no
Not
farm.
even Grealish.
You know what I mean by
Grealish,
farm?
no
I mean
farm.
that in picking players who work on farm like Harry Maguire.
Yeah, but I think not only Canada they do farm work. It's a Canada farm work. Yeah. For that reason, I will. Yeah, and then Denmark, Mexico, Denmark.
All right. Belgium, Spain.
Belgium.
Portugal, Cameroon.
Portugal.
All right. So that means when you get to your quarterfinals, your first game would be Netherlands versus Argentina. That happened in the World Cup in Brazil, and Argentina defeated Netherlands on penalty. Who winning this one?
Same thing, Argentina. I think Messi going to be the player of the tournament for sure. I think so.
All right, sir. Then you have Croatia versus Brazil.
Brazil.
All right.
All the way.
All right. Then you have Senegal versus Denmark.
Denmark.
Okay. All right. And Belgium versus Portugal. Ronaldo versus De Bruyne.
I think Hazard have a lot to prove because he didn't play so much in Real Madrid. But I think based on this is quite difficult, you know. Whoa, I go Portugal in penalties.
Portugal in penalties.
Yeah.
All right. What that means is that your semifinals
Yes.
will have Argentina versus Brazil, Messi versus Neymar. Who is winning that?
Argentina, of course. You know, I'm an Argentina fan. You know?
All right. And then Denmark versus Portugal.
Denmark.
Oh,
You
I
wanna,
thought
you wanna, no, you wanna try to find an easy way. And then Argentina win the World Cup, don't it?
Of course.
Oh, we don't do one.
think it was an Argentina Portugal final.
No, you don't want that. You want Argentina play the easiest team to win the World Cup.
No, the easiest thing. Hey, the Danish team, I tell you, it's gonna surprise them. You know why I like the Danish team so much? I think when I was playing in Denmark, you know, that's where I get introduced to this Christian Eriksen.
Yeah.
So that's where I get introduced to Christian Eriksen, and from that time I'm a Christian Eriksen fan.
The man them say, Dima says, Denmark to the final is a joke.
Yeah, now, Mannings,
No man, it's just everybody have them different picking up.
That's it, Mannings, man. Everybody have them different picks.
Yeah.
So. All right, a man said Denmark to the final a joke. Good. Yeah, good joke.
Yeah, so you have Argentina winning, Messi winning his World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Listen, here's what I think still. I think because Messi can win and because Ronaldo can win, none of them not going to win.
Okay.
Because you see, if one win and the other one don't win, the whole conversation about Messi, Ronaldo just goes to a different level. So I just feel like none of them now go win it. So both of them, the argument will be about other things except who has won the World Cup.
Yeah.
So I don't see Argentina or Portugal winning because it would change the dynamics of the discussion so much.
Yeah, but I think that discussion, I think back in the days we were just happy to watch these players play. Now we're comparing them, you know. Back when you have Zidane and Beckham.
I like what the Brazilian is Italian. I think Shaka Hislop shared it where was it Perlo was on ESPN, and he says this that football is like art.
Yeah.
And he says that when you see you admire artwork, you don't compare it.
True.
And he says that's what we need to do with these players.
Of course.
We have lived in a time. Listen, we have lived in an era where we have seen with our eyes. A lot of us never saw Pele. A lot of people never saw Maradona. We never saw Johan Cruyff. We never saw Isuebo. We never saw a lot of these guys. We grew up in a time when a lot of people didn't see even Valderrama and some other names and George Weah. We grew up in a time when we have witnessed Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Karim Benzema, Lewandowski, Mbappe, Neymar, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
That is Fatman Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Messi.
Yeah.
We need to just celebrate the masterpieces these players are instead of trying to compare them.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think they can compare so because most of the best players them are from Brazil, and then you have Messi from Argentina, and then you have Christy coming now and can change the dimension with Messi and all of them things.
Yeah. I think the thing they maybe compare, I think the numbers these guys put up, you know. These guys put up crazy numbers of goals and things like that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't see that again, you know. Because imagine they're comparing Alan to the amount of goal Alan have to score to even pass these guys' record per season. It's unreal, you know.
What Coach Vinblin is saying what's needed is for clubs to organize meetings with players like Steven, Kojo, which is for those who know Fabian Taylor, Taxi, Kemar Lawrence, and others who have played overseas to come talk about their experience overseas. But sometimes, Coach Vin blame because we did talk to Steven and he shared a lot of things. A lot of the players don't want to listen to them things.
No, but I think sometimes, sometimes you share it as with Mr. Vinben. I think it's maybe face to face would maybe do in a group, would be more like will be really important. I think you come and talk to guys like, not only one on one, maybe a group of young talented players. I think Mr. Vinblaine, I think have the right ideas, but I think it's only for clubs to actually, all right, to know when we guys are in the island to invite us. Because for me, it wouldn't be a problem to go and speak to teams or even my same Portmore United teams. Because I still watch them and still hope that they do good every time I watch them. To get like some feedback and some kind of experience. But no, I think the door is open for a lot of people to come, players to come overseas. But the thing is, you know what? I think couple players are players from overseas that I know. I introduced agents to couple players. But the problem is like, as I say, it's mindset. Some of them. And they can manage when they come to Europe because it's not easy place to be. I've been here over 10 years, but it's not an easy place. And you have to just think about like, listen, sacrifice 1-2 years of your life to make the rest of your life better. And I think most players maybe see the dream playing for national team and that's it.
Nazir same can't see him. Say you're too dark.
Hold on, at almost 8:30 at night now, enough.
Oh, 8:30 at night, early time that man.
Yeah, but the lights have a dim light in the room.
Oh.
Yeah. But as I'm saying, I think it would be like good to come Jamaica and have a talk with some players.
Don't worry, we're going to set up a panel discussion. Like Lukland says, you see, we can get on some of the players, you and a couple others, and have a panel discussion where they can come on and really, come on and share that.
Yeah, but how much are these players who play in Jamaica connection to a program like your program,
Yeah, well, that is true. That is true. All right, so them say I need a ring light. See it now, see it better now?
Eleni, can you turn this light for me, please? Give me a minute, please. We'll turn some light on,
Yeah. All right. It says Holland has to score 42 goals per year for the next 13 years to pass CR7 700. And that is Ronaldo doesn't score any more goal before he retires. Okay.
I think one of the reasons why Ronaldo kind of pushed to go to the Champions League, I think Messi is 10 goals away from breaking his Champions League record. So that is another factor.
So Ronaldo
he wants to go and play for a Champions League team.
Yeah, he put himself outside Man U.
Yeah, man. Messi is 10 goals away.
Man, that Ronaldo interview is to force himself out of Man U.
Yeah?
I think so.
I think Christopher Wright was talking about the man in the Costa Cup. He says that's a good idea. I think we should select all man in all the Costa Cup and select players of Jamaican heritage in Canada, USA, and England. That's what he's saying. Yeah.
But as I say, sometimes as I say about even I think maybe England also. I think players that show they have university in England could get a chance. I don't remember if it was your program I hear from. I think somebody said, I don't remember if it's you or ORJ said, I think the Manning Cup.
Yeah.
And the Costa Cup, I think these sponsors, they say, I think they're using these players. Because after the Costa Cup, they spend so much money on sponsorship and all of these things. At the end of the season, they can use some of that money, what they make from these games, and put it back in the program to help these younger players, especially finance a trip for them to go to America, so some of these younger players could get a chance to go in university. Make some teams see them and come and watch them, like three different cities,
Yeah,
And then
I like that. What I like is what I said earlier. If they can select like an all manning team, because what they
mm-hmm,
could do, is arrange a game in England where
mm-hmm,
under
yeah,
20 players who have our Jamaican heritage, they play
yeah,
a game like in London where you can
mm-hmm,
have from all of the clubs in London who have Jamaican connection play against a all schools team from Jamaica and England. Then
yeah,
they can play East Coast, West Coast,
yeah,
Midwest. They can
yeah, I
play
think so.
Midwest. You understand me? They can play a game down south. Get the kids from all of just different places and bring them together. You
Mm-hmm,
understand me? And just bring them on a tour. Somebody just
yeah,
pay for the tour and let them play some games. And while you're playing, you're also looking at players that you can possibly select to join a core for your under 23 or your under 20, under
mm-hmm,
17, under 16, and stuff like that. That could be something that
yeah,
is done.
but Mannings, man, I think maybe that would be difficult. I think maybe clubs, when these players are 17, although they're still going to school, maybe they're attracted to a club, and maybe if they go on these tours, some club wouldn't want to lose them by maybe it's free. But I think sometimes you'll maybe lose them for free for 1 year, but if they make a step to this, all right, say they go on a tour in England, Aston Villa come and watch and see two, three young Jamaican and say, all right, we're going to take them for under 20. And if they make it to the first team, we can, all right, 10% or 15%. A Jamaican team can make, say, £50,000 for these two players. And if they advance and, like, say, get transfer, things like that, they could get benefit from these players.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remind us again, remind the people where you're playing now.
Now I'm in Finland. I've been here, mm, not 10 consecutive years, but 10 years. I spent a, a couple months in Denmark where I was playing in top league in Denmark. Yeah. So I
Okay.
left Jamaica from 2011.
Yeah. So they need that. Okay, so like if your club needed a baller, you reach out to your agent and say, listen, we're trying to find a CDM. Anybody
Yeah.
in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did that couple times, but the thing
Okay,
is, most of these clubs nowadays they don't deal with players, they deal with agents. So like
okay.
now I have a couple of agents who I know. If they have a good player in Jamaica and my team, especially preseason coming up now in January, they want a player in a certain position, and the agent recommend them. Me, I recommend them to the team also. I think I've recommended players I've never seen play before. Like
Yeah.
I hear about them from Manning Cup or
You
same.
can name any of those players that you have recommended, or
I, I think the one I recommended where I see one game, I think he's in Vietnam now. I haven't seen so much Manning Cup played. So I can't say I can pinpoint a person. And I think this Reed, a couple years ago, this Reed from Arnett, he was another player I watched, but I don't know what's happening with him right now.
Reed?
This Fabian Reed, yeah, a couple years
Fabian
ago,
Reed, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. He's back at on it now.
yeah. Him was. I think I came maybe a couple years ago, and I was watching a game. I think at Prison Oval, and I saw him play, and I tell our agent that he's a good player to try to get him to Finland. But the problem to get him in Finland is not the easiest thing because you have to need somebody who's gonna sacrifice. Like, listen, gonna help pay for his to get his visa, help pay to get travel insurance, and then most of the time, clubs, especially in Finland, would do is if you get play for the flight for the players to come to Finland for trials, the club will actually pay back the agent back that money, and if the player do sign, the agent could make a signing fee.
So basically, an agent have to invest the money upfront, but
Yeah.
they generally get what they invest, and if the player is signed, they get additional monies.
Yes, they would get back that flight money, but because some clubs sometimes I think to sacrifice and a 1,500 for a player, and then after you sign, you can make even 5 times, 6 times that back. I think it's good investment.
Okay.
I tried that couple of years with my team, but like I think after a while they changed the coach, and it's not every time a new coach come in, I can start recommending people right away. If I understand, I have to build a connection with those coaches and the people.
Before, yeah.
So last 2 years now, I have a new coach. Couple years ago, I had a new coach again. So it's like in my club, the coach like past years been changing all the time. So to recommend players to them without me knowing them, especially me, have to try impress them also myself to keep my job. So it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think more players are moving outside of Finland, Jamaica, which it's really
definitely, good. Definitely.
We need the country need more, you know.
Yeah.
Because I think, but the competition is really crazy from Africa, man.
Yeah, man. I always wonder that. I mean, like, there's so many nations over there, from Ghana to Nigeria to the Ivory Coast, to Senegal,
Mali.
Man, you see the African thing is different because with Africans they come and play for small or nothing.
Okay.
So they will come and sacrifice 2 years and pay say even €500 a month or less sometimes, just because they want to leave Africa for the opportunity. So that's what a Jamaican player is going up against, you know.
Oh yeah, because a Jamaican don't necessarily need to just leave Jamaica for work for nothing basically. A Jamaican
but the African can make that sacrifice.
Yeah.
So most clubs rather go that side and get them as cheap as possible. It's still, to me, I think it's still modern day slavery, but these people are exploiting it the most as they can, you know.
Wow, that's a very interesting thought on the whole, the whole thing. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but that's why Jamaican players just run to MLS because it's our USL because it's close by, you know.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
It's close by, you know. It's close by, so they rather go there.
Yeah.
Because look at the national team player Blake, goalkeeper. He should be in England already.
Of course, I believe that too.
Yeah, but maybe what he was getting to go to England doesn't match up to what he's getting in the States. And I always say that him having family there, him having wife and kids.
Yeah, that's the thing, the wife and family. But
your family, at the end of the day, your family is important.
It is, but it's, the playing in a Premier League could be even big for him also. I don't think he need to be like much bigger than he actually is. But it'd be like every year number one keeper in MLS.
Yeah.
And I think even lower, so I think what the work permit, these players should be playing in England, you know.
Yeah. Hey Stephen, listen, we have been on long. You see this discussion, I'm going to see if I can get some more players because you're saying some things that are very important, that the players coming out of places like Africa are willing to sacrifice, probably work for almost play for little and nothing for 2 years. A Jamaican may not necessarily want to take that kind of a sacrifice. We're going to have that discussion at some other point because I really delayed the program because of the 2 hours. But
no problem, man. Thanks
we're gonna have you back on in the World Cup, and we're gonna have this discussion maybe your half season now, so we can talk a whole lot more.
Yeah, hope some of your viewers don't get heart attack when they see Denmark in semi-final.
if Badakat was on the program, he said that will never happen.
Right.
Mr. Steven, big up yourself. I'll be following you on your social media platform and your matches and so forth.
Okay,
so big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Sir, thanks.
Yeah, man, this is a Clarendon man, It's a Clarendon man. We just a try him thing, so we have a name. K Sports TV.
Are we from where?
I got the same support still.
Garvey must have me thing.
Okay. I'm the one time beating stick that man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. All right, Steve, get some rest and we'll talk.
All right.
Yeah, man. Respect for the turning up on short notice.
That's your word, man. Bless.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself.
Yeah. All right, that's Stephen Morrison. We'll have him on during the World Cup time, and some of the persons we have interviewed before we're going to have them on. But listen, we really got over the 2 hours. We're going to be back later for an hour and a half edition of the show at around 6:30. All right, so you can join us at that time. Big up Natty Congo as well. Join the Weather Sport, Michael Neymar, Duckland. Everybody, big up on yourself. Every single one on from KW Media, KS Sports, Jason, Chris. Yo, so many names. Fresh God. So many names, so many names. Listen, respect. Before I leave, I want to show you what is happening at Rossi's High School. Big up KS Sports TV.
Big up yourself, man, and big up people in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel, please, and thank
Man.
you.
KS Sports TV.
Yeah,
Check him
man.
out and thing. All right. Bless up KS Sport.
Yeah,
All
man.
right? Yeah, man. Respect again. All right. So, people, listen. I'm going to introduce you to an event down at Rossi's High School. Show them some love. You understand me? The great Emerson, Diggy Henry. All of them Monday. Big up Troy, Bulla Malcolm, and the whole of the Rossi's fraternity. Let me tell you, say, you have some people who in Western Jamaica, you have man like Codfish and them people, they were doing great work. William Nibino. You understand me? You have the whole of them on them from Cornwall. We are pouring the resources to help the school. You know. You have done a Rossi's now. You have Troy, Bulla Malcolm. You know. You have done a man in school. You know. You notice me not say hi because I don't know hi. No, it is the man in school. It is the institution, the man in school. Big up all of them. You know. You see, you like Abina, you like Devante, you like Jamalik, Shamar, Roshan, Ashani, yo, Javin. Yeah, yo, Kaje, yo, winner, easy. JC, we are come for the Champions Cup. Remember, Saturday, we are take that. And then Wednesday, Clarendon. We are come for that. Yeah, me, I tell you. All right, people, check us out later. You'll be surprised at who our guests will be to do their picks. You understand me? But I want you to check out this event.
Yes, it's finally here. The Rossi's Brosis Foundation presents the official groundbreaking of the Colin Miller Sports Complex on Friday, December the 16th, 2022. Let's come meet and greet the barbecue session at the auditorium. On Saturday, December the 17th, 2022, the official groundbreaking ceremony. And don't forget the doubleheader football match between the Colin Miller International versus Emerson D. Henry Rossi's All-Stars. It's a family affair. Food and refreshment on sale. To miss is to diss. Rossi's Brosis to the world.